In May of 2021, Borderlands Theater began working on our fourth Barrio Stories project, entitled West Side Stories. The Barrio Stories project centers and celebrates the history and heritage of Tucson's historic Mexican-American barrios. Aside from fostering pride and belonging, these projects allow neighborhood residents to build relationships with each other and with government and other partners. They represent an act of creative placekeeping. The first step in the process is always to invite the community to participate in the project. As theater makers, we are very aware of the effect of setting, music, lighting, and storytelling on an audience. So for this very first community meeting, it was important to create a moment that was filled with the richness of our Sonoran heritage. We served a traditional Sonoran meal cooked on site. We brought in a band playing the traditional Wela music of the Tohono O'odham people. We held the event at Mission Garden at the foot of Sentinel Peak, surrounded by heritage orchards and plants. And of course, we evoked the power of storytelling.
Because parks were fought for, because bloods were shed, because mandas were offered, because dreams were dreamt, because people fell in love, because lowriders, because pan dulce, because pats, because bautismos and barbecues, because familia. Because this city
You can't just walk into a neighborhood and start working on a project. You have to really show them that you can be trusted, that you're coming with respect, that you've done your homework. Personal connections go a long way. If there's somebody that can vouch for the project, it makes a big difference.
So I grew up in Menlo Park. Menlo Park in the house. And, West Side. Yeah. I grew up in the 60s. And we've always felt that, those of us that grew up in Menlo Park always felt that we had the best childhood because we could run the streets, we felt safe, and everybody's mother was our mother, so it was a village that raised us pretty much. And those friendships that we made back then continue to be strong even today. The biggest thing that I would like for you to take away today is the fact that Borderlands has a very unique way of getting stories out of us. But they're fun stories, most of them. Some of them are sad, but whatever they are, they bring those stories to life. This is going to be an amazing project. I already know it. I mean, there's no doubt in my mind. So I hope that you will take that with you and know that when they come knocking on your door, when they call on you, that it's all good. It's all for the good of the community, for the good of preserving our stories, for us to tell our stories from us and not from outsiders.
Longtime community members, anybody on the West Side, we're looking for people to join our steering committee. We slowly are forming that, and we have some people that are already in our committee, but we're looking for more, and we want community members.
It's really special to have a community organization who's done so much cool stuff in Tucson, create this space for multi-generations to come together so that our history, historia, y cultura is saved and it's here for posterity.
I was just telling my friend that I just met Mike here that this is a beautiful thing, man. It's a wonderful collaboration of culture and history and embracing, what's so important to us. And there's, I was just telling him, there's a little bit of a movement, not enough of it, to
being torn up.
bring that back into what you guys are doing. What you guys are doing right. That's why I want to get involved with your committee.
This place is just a gorgeous place. There was just a lot of really neat people out here, good food, good vibes, and we're going to get this thing going really nice, and I want to be a definite part of it. I am from Barrio.
We shouldn't take our birthrights for granted, because faith and resiliency should be celebrated in big and elaborate ways, because our genuine experience is a story worth sharing, because the gardens your nanas and tatas used to plant must be planted again, because we don't want to forget how to make chili relleno or leave our tortilla making to strangers, because little ones don't know and they have to, because our deliverance is in our connection to our past, in the knowing of where we come from, who we are, and how we live.